Alright, so right now I'm in the process of placing the 3 spark plugs and ignition. Well, not the ignition coils, just the spark plugs here, here, and here. So what we did was we took off all the covers. I'm pretty sure you guys know how to take off all the covers. That's covering the engine bay. Then you have to take out the strut brace. That's right here. This is going to be 3 12 millimeters. It's going to be one here, and one here. And there's going to be a 10 right here, also holding on to the speedo. I mean, not the speedo, this is what, when you press on the gas, it accelerates. This is the throttle position sensor. Yeah, you're right, yeah. Forgot for a second. All right, and then you unscrew the 10 millimeter here that's connected to the fuse box. And then another 10 millimeter is going to be connected down here to that's going to go through here, where it's going to connect to the strut brace, the strut bar. And you just unscrew the 10 millimeter and push it off, and the wiring harness will come off. And the fuse box, you just lift it up to the side a little, and then the strut brace just lifts off, and you just put it to the side. So these are what I did. Also was I disconnected this is the power steering pressure line. So basically it's bolted into the back of the engine here. There's a 10 millimeter right here. You just take that 10 millimeter out. That sits right here, and pull this to the side. So you get enough space to get to the ignition coils. The 3 ignition coils here, and to get to the spark plugs in the back. 1, 2, and 3. 1 spark. 1, 2, 3. And then the other 3 is here. So right now we're gonna start with the 3 front first. Since we took out everything that we need to take out, we're gonna start with the 3 front, which you're not gonna be able to access this one to take out this the 3rd spark plug socket unless you take out this 10 millimeter that's right here. There's a 10 under the coolant reservoir that you're gonna take out. And then after I take out this 10 millimeter, I'm gonna catch back the video for you guys. We'll do a step-by-step tutorial. And these are the spark plugs that we'll be using today. It's the NGK Lazy Iridium. This is the stock ID number 6994. This is the IZFR6K-11. Alright, catch back the video. So right now we took out the bracket that sits here that holds the reservoir. We just took the reservoir out and just pushed the reservoir out and just put it to the side to tilt to make more space here in order to get to the 3rd ignition coil here in the front. So right now I loosened up all 3 of the Torx bits. It's a T, what's it? Okay, it's a T40. I bought this set of sockets on Amazon. Wasn't too expensive. It's an Aries tamper resistant star bit socket. There's 13 different sizes. So that's what I use on this, on the 3/8 socket. So right now, just unscrewing. Just took out the 3 screws that sit in here. So then you just lift up the tab on the side and pull the ignition coil wire on harness off. It's just a little tab here that sits on the side, and you just push on the tab. So now you just take the ignition coils out one by one. That's one. It's a little white on the bottom. Sorry though. The second one. Doesn't matter which ignition coil you put in which place, they all do the same thing. So it doesn't matter when you put them in, you can put them up in different places. But if you want, you could just put them to the side in order. So, you know, you don't have to. So now, this one spark plug in there, one in there, and one in there. Okay, so right now, I have a Duralast 5/8 magnetic spark plug socket. a good way to test the socket size is to take out the spark plug, the new one, and you test it inside to make sure it's tight enough to work, and it works perfectly, fits perfect. Okay, so right now I'm just gonna put this socket on the ratchet and start taking out the spark plugs. Alright, so right now I'm in the process of taking out the spark plug sockets, but it's magnetic inside, so it'll like pull out the spark plug. Screw this spark plug. Whoa, this was past due. It was really past due. So that's one spark plug. Holy crap. That's crazy. There's no oil on it, so that's a good sign. That means the valve cover gasket, it's not letting any oil into the spark plugs. But they were definitely past due. This one was definitely past due also. Whoever did it, they didn't put any anti-seize on the spark plug thread. So it's aluminum head on the engine, so it rusted. Should definitely feel an increase in horsepower after replacing these. This is the third one. Those are the 3 spark plugs. I'm gonna catch back the video. Right now, just in the process of using the Torx 40 bit to take out the rear spark plug ignition coils. So this is how you do it. This is one spark plug screw, ignition coil screw, Torx 40. Let's just unscrew that out with the Torx. That's one that came out. This is the second one here. And the third one is right here. Second screw, just unscrewing it. That's it. So now, just gonna ignition coil wires, just like you did with the front, with the little tab on the side. Just press on the tab on the side. Just press it. It's giving me a problem. Let me see. Here, hold it. Just press on this tab here and pull up. Press on the tab here and pull up. Press on the third tab here. If you want, you can take out this. This is for the mount solenoid. This gives the vacuum pressure to the mounts. You can just unplug this. It's just a little tab on the bottom here. Just press on that to give you a little bit more extra space so you can get to this one. And you just pull this coil out. So you just get to the first coil. Pull it out. So one coil. Second coil. third ignition coil. So they're all out now. I'm going to take out the spark plug wires, so I'm going to catch back the video. The spark plugs. Alright, so right now, took out the ignition coil, so now I'm attempting to do the rear. So now, the issue that we have is that the 6-inch 3/8 length socket can't fit like this to fit into the spark plug hole. So what you have to do is, I got 2 3-inch extensions. So what I do is I put this one in the spark plug hole, drop it on there onto the spark plug, then put the other 3-inch on the end, and then put the ratchet on.
Okay.
Oh. And unscrew it. Because there's not tons of space back here. So right now, I'll take off the 3-inch on the top, pull out the spark plug, and this is it. This is one of the rear. So now I'm going to start on the second one to the back. Put the 3-inch with the extension. Put the other 3-inch connector on, 3-inch extension. So this is unscrewed. Just take this off, the 3-inch, because it can't go all the way, it'll bounce on the firewall. And this is spark plug number 2. So now I'm going to put the other socket in. Same one, same way I'm going to do it on the other side. Put the 3-inch extension on it. Ratchet on. Alright, that seems loose. Finish unscrewing by hand. Take out the 3-inch. It's the last spark plug's out. Turn this over. So now I have all 6 spark plugs are out. So I'm gonna show you the 6 spark plugs. These are the 6 spark plugs that came out, and these are the 21. So this is what they're supposed to look like, and this is what it looks like.
That's horrible.
Alright, catch back the video.
That's horrible.
So right now I'm in the process of lubing up the spark plug. So basically what I did was I got some NICs to from AutoZone to put on the threads of all the spark plugs, but you don't want to put too much NICs on the threads because you don't want it to get down here to the bottom where the tip is and messes up the tip. So I just put enough on the threads so it'll stop it from rusting like this, and it'll be easy to come out the next time they look to do spark plugs. That's what the anti-seize does. It stops the inside from rusting, stops the spark plugs from rusting inside, and it makes it easy to come out. And I add some dielectric grease, some dielectric spark plug protector. It locks out the moisture and it stops it from arcing, meaning like causing like little sparks and shit like that. So that's what I did. I added a little grease to the top here. This is the dielectric grease I put on here on the spark plugs, and then the spark plugs will sit in here, so it'll give it a nice connection to this to make it easy to come out. So right now I'm gonna put the spark plugs back in, because right now all of the spark plugs are out in the front and in the back. They're all out. So I'm gonna catch back the video and put the new spark plugs in, show you guys how to put the new spark plugs in, and go from there. All right, thanks. All right, so I'm putting the last spark plug in the front. For the front, you hand thread it in till it's tight. Just showing this one here. So that's about it. Don't need to put them crazy tight. Like 16 foot-pounds of torque is good. Okay. Okay. It's perfect. Those three are in. So now I'm going to put the ignition coils, slide them back over. That's one. I'm going to do the back. After this, it's two. This is three. Plug these in. One. Two. Three. Now I'm going to put three torques in. One, two, three. Tighten on this one. This one. Second one. Tighten on the third one. And that's done. The first three are done. Just put back the reservoir, and then I'm gonna do the back. I'm gonna catch back the video. Thanks. Okay, so right now I'm gonna do the back. The first one here. Gotta do this one now. So I have the spark plug. I'm going to put the spark plug in the socket with the 3-inch connected to it. Slide that in. Put the other 3-inch connector onto it and screw it in by hand. Try to get the best angle I can. So right now I'm just screwing in the spark plug. Alright, that's in tight. I'm just gonna hand tighten it for now until I finish the other ones. So one more here. Put the next one in. Spark plug plugs holes right here. Put that in the hole there. Put the other 3-inch here. Okay. Now screw it in straight. Don't want to cross thread it because the head is aluminum. That one's in. Okay. So take that out. Now I'm gonna get the last spark plug. Put the last spark plug in the hole. Put the other 3-inch socket on it. tighten it down by hand. That's 16 foot-pounds of torque. That was good. Tight enough. So now I'll go back. Tighten this one. Okay. Okay. That was tight. Now we'll go to the last one, which is right here. That's done. A little tight. Get the ignition coils. Put them all three back. This line over, slide this one in. Slide this one in. Slide this one in. Electrical connector back on three. I'm trying to show you guys exactly how I do it, step by step, no cuts in between, so you guys can follow step by step. Put that in, and you put the three. Oh, that's not it. And you put the three Torx in. Torx 40 screws in. I already connected the connectors. Push the boots down. The spark plug boots all the way down so they're tight. Okay. So now I'll tighten that down. With the Torx 40. You can put a link in the description for everything. The spark plugs and everything else. This one. This is two. And that's three. And you're done. Finish installing your spark plug. So now I'm gonna put everything back. I'm gonna start putting everything back, and then I'm gonna kiss back the video. So this is the end result right here. 1, 2, and 3 installed. So I'm gonna start putting everything back, then I'm gonna kiss back the video, start the car, and let you guys hear it. Alright. After replacing the spark plugs, this is the end result. Putting all the covers back. All the covers back and the brackets. The 3 coils here, put everything back. And the 3 coils is good. in the back. Everything's put back in. So now we're just gonna do a startup of the car. Start it. Yeah, you got all these cables here because they got a system in here. Yeah, I'm ready. Nice and slow. After the spark plug change, this is how the engine sounds. Everything's good to go. Alright, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share.